Employee attended a meeting without switching off his mobile phone, which was against company rules. During the meeting, his phone rang. He quickly switched it off without answering, but his superior noticed and punished him by transferring him to another location. The employee felt the punishment was too harsh. He believed a warning, advice, or memo would have been more appropriate for a human error. He felt insulted, angry, unable to sleep, and powerless to take revenge. He approached an enlightened master. The following dialogue explains the difference between thought and thinking. Dialogue between the master and the employee follow.
Employee: Master, how can I overcome this problem? Master: do the thoughts about the punishment arise because you choose them, or do they come automatically? Employee: I don't bring them. In fact, I don't want them. Then why should I bring them? Master: thoughts are an automatic process within our system. Nobody can bring or stop a thought at will. Just as heartbeat, breathing, and liver function are automatic, so are thoughts. Employee: does that mean the suffering will continue forever? Master: no. It will disappear once you understand the difference between thought and thinking. Employee: can you explain that difference? Master: a thought arises automatically. Once you are aware of it, it is already dead, powerless. If you pick up that thought and dwell on it, you give it life, turning it into thinking. Thinking is a conscious, willful activity. If you don't pick it up, the thought disappears in seconds. Employee: so, the problem is not the thought itself, but my renewal of it? Master: exactly. Renewal means riding on the thought. Imagine still water in a vessel. If someone touches the surface, ripples form. To stop the ripples, can we shake the vessel or touch the water again? Employee: no, that would create more ripples. Master: correct. The ripples settle only if we leave them alone. In the same way, thoughts vanish if you don't renew them by turning them into thinking. Employee: so, I should not convert thoughts into thinking, and if I do, I should drop them? Master: yes. Thoughts are like smoke from incense. They vanish automatically. Once converted into thinking, they revolve around us. Step back, drop your involvement, and allow them to flow naturally. Employee: how do I believe they disappear in seconds? Master: neither doubt nor faith will help. Test it in your own life. When you allow thoughts to flow, you will feel tremendous relaxation and freedom. Master: tell me, how many senses does a human being have? Employee: 6. Master: what are they? Employee: sound, ears, touch, skin, light, eyes, taste, tongue, smell, nose, and mind. Master: correct. The mind works like the other senses. Employee: I don't understand. Master: let's take the tongue. You eat something sweet, and the sweetness is felt. How long does it stay? Employee: a few seconds, then it disappears. Master: do you remove the sweetness from the tongue? Employee: no, it goes automatically. Master: exactly. The same happens with bitterness. Whether sweet or bitter, the tongue does its job perfectly. The problem arises when you try to remove the bitterness. It's impossible. Similarly, when the mind experiences something unpleasant, you try to remove it. If you don't interfere, it disappears naturally. Master: another example. A bird sings, and you hear the sound. When it stops, does the sound continue in your ears? Employee: no, it disappears. Master: right. If the sound doesn't leave, the ear is faulty. In the same way, thoughts come and go. They are not in our control. You don't need to remove them. If required, you can convert them into thinking for action in the external world. Employee: will my worries vanish immediately? Master: not instantly. Suppose now you have 10 thoughts per second. With understanding, it may reduce to 5, then 1 per second, then 1 every 10 minutes. Eventually, they disappear. The speed depends on the intensity of the problem. Employee: what do you mean by intensity? Master: a 1-week problem may disappear in an hour. A 1-month problem may vanish in a day. A 1-year problem may take a week. Employee: So, I should not convert thoughts into thinking unless action is required? Master: Exactly. If you have accepted the transfer, there is no need to think further. If you don't accept it, then thinking is necessary, such as approaching higher authorities or considering legal action. Thinking is essential only when action in the external world is required. Employee: Can you give another example? Master: Suppose you buy a new vehicle. Unfortunately, it is destroyed by lightning before registration or insurance. You will naturally feel disturbed, but you cannot act externally. No police complaint, no insurance claim. When the loss of the vehicle comes as thought, thinking is unnecessary. If the vehicle is stolen, however, you must inform the police and the insurance company. Thinking is necessary until the external actions are complete. After that, thoughts may still arise, but you need not convert them into thinking again. Employee: Sometimes, by mistake, I may convert a thought into thinking. Master: That happens because of habit. The moment you realize it, step back. Don't feel guilty. Unconscious actions are not your responsibility. Consciously, you should avoid them. Master: Imagine you are waiting at a bus stop. By mistake, you board the wrong bus. Once you realize it, will you continue or get down? Employee: I will get down. Master: Exactly. In the same way, when you realize you have converted a thought into thinking, you can drop it. Employee: I feel light and happy. Master: That lightness confirms the suffering has left your system. This understanding will stay with you and guide you throughout life. Employee: Thank you, Master. Conclusion: If you free the thoughts, you are also free and liberated. You can enjoy the freedom.